Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and the patch is finally dropped. So we're going to check out some of the things that came and some of the changes that we're seeing within here. So first one, of course, guys, we do have the new Wilder hero, which is right down here. Oku looks like an absolute massive tank. I love how he looks. He has a lot of damage mitigation. Skills and abilities are focused on doing damage, which is kind of interesting when it comes to the tanking ability. But overall, we're going to have to see exactly how he works in a couple different team comps. In addition to that, we do have the new Lucretia skin. So we can see that up right here, which is awesome looking, guys. Almost looks like she's got a pirate hat. She's got roses all over. Let's go ahead and test her and see what this looks like. Guys, after seeing Lucretia for an incredible amount of time, we know most players do utilize her within the campaign stages. Even there, guys, it almost makes like a very cool looking heart. You can see the mask over on this side, the sad mask when there is a marked target. But the skin overall looks absolutely amazing, guys. This is probably one of the coolest skins that we've seen from AFK Arena. I really do like it. To see her different, and I've said this before, you know, really taking the time and skinning heroes that we use, skinning the heroes that are within the meta comps. That way you can see the difference all of the time, and it really drives players to pick up and add these skins to their addition. So since we have the Lucretia skin, that is right, guys, we do have the Grez skin. And again, this Grez skin looks awesome, guys. Look at the difference. I mean, even just the very minimal detail that is into the default skin. You can see even the armor is not really defined. Even his kind of hair ablaze is not really defined. And then you look here, guys, look at this. It almost looks like a entirely different hero with the definition, with the armor, with the shading. They spent a lot more time with the skin than even with the original Grez, which it looks very, very sharp, guys. You can see the swords, you can see the attack. Look at the shield. Again, very well defined. You can see it without a doubt. When the minions come up, that is right, guys. Look, it is soldiers. There are actually two soldiers right there. Instead of our undead minions, we are getting straight up knights, which is, again, very cool to see. I feel like you can see them very predominant. It's easy to tell exactly where the minions are. A lot of times they do get lost when they're coming up with our little skeletal knights. But these ones, I feel like you can see throughout the battle because they are much more defined and they are larger. You can actually see them quite a bit larger there. And it also does put up this cool looking banner when he does the ultimate ability. Before it was the tombstone, and now it is that banner that's putting up. So very cool to see that as well. New skins definitely coming. We have the events. We have quite a few events that are up right now that are coming with the celebration, including the Lost Grace. We have the M&M event right here, Adventurer's Record, the Parade, and then the Resplendent Attire as well, which is the skin for Baden. So the skin for Baden is up. Some of the other things, guys, for the campaign stages, they didn't really change that much, but they did change the world map a little bit, so you can actually see on the world map itself what tiers. Here it's tier 4 stones, what is actually coming up. You can see on the map. And then the AFK rewards themselves, they added this little timer. So this is what I've actually acquired so far in the last, 30 minutes. This little piece will show you AFK rewards this chapter. So this is actually what I'm eligible for, or what I can pick up for AFK rewards in this chapter. And then it does also show what you're available or what you can pick up in the next chapter, which I think is really cool, especially if you're a newer player within AFK Arena. You can kind of see where you're currently at and where you're going when it comes to the next chapter. Again, it's a pretty cool way to display it on what is coming. So if you're wondering current chapter you're at, if you don't have the tier 4 stones, you can actually utilize this and see if the next chapter is going to award you those tier 4 stones as well, which again is a pretty cool way to display it. Now, some of the other things, of course, we have the update for the guild bosses. I don't do enough damage in here to actually make a difference. Most of the guild in here doesn't on the test server, but Before it was, I believe, 1 billion damage killed out Riz. I'm gonna have to wait till this comes up on the global server to be able to use it on my main account to do the considerable amount of damage. But before it was 1 billion damage and you killed out Riz, 1 billion and you killed out Soren. The billion cap has been raised to 1 trillion. That's right, guys, trillion with a T. They raised the cap from 1 billion to 1 trillion damage within Riz, which is absolutely amazing. As you can see down here, there is no updated loot, which to me is super disappointing. It seems like it's kind of a silly fix to put in here. I'm not sure exactly how many more treasure chests we're going to pull out of here or how many diamonds or guild coins we're going to get. Again, that is yet to be seen based on the damage we're doing in here. I looked over on Reddit. I looked at a couple different places. A lot of players did have the amount of damage they did, which was that 1 trillion mark, especially for some of the end game players. But we haven't seen how much loot that yields in comparison to kind of what we did before, which again is a little bit disappointed. They also did cut up the cursed realm a little bit more, so they actually did change some of the levels within here. And some of the things that we haven't seen yet, they added a couple new things to the Noble Society. They are not up as of yet. I have to get some more points and it will actually unlock. You can see right here, it says old twisted sigil right there, and then old heroic merit. So there will actually be a second version of this that goes in here as we continue through, allowing us to have access to the old and the new version at that time. From there, guys, a couple of the other changes, which included the Twins Grace ability. So we know this was updated. A lot of players had a couple different problems with it. So Grace, Twins both independently cast blessings. Elijah heals the most injured ally for 130% of the attack rating, and Layla restores 40 energy points to that ally with the highest remaining amount of health. That's going to be interesting that can actually change up a couple different formations. It could impact how the Twins are going to be used within formations. If an allied hero has yet to receive a blessing from the other Celestial Twin, they will be prioritized, but even greater priority shall be given to those 2 frontline heroes when they're alive. So again, restoring health and giving energy back, which, look at that, guys, 50, 60, 70 energy points. That's pretty strong. Giving them a much larger healing ability as well as the energy points that we have. So guys, overall, very happy with the patch. We know there are a ton of codes that have been dropping. We've seen a ton of skins that are coming out. The anniversary event is really just beginning. The first part is the Gloria Spectacular for the anniversary event, guys. A lot of cool trials up there. We have a new Voyage of Wonder on the test server. We also do have a new Peaks of Time on the test server, which I have a lot of these to get through. They're going to continue to add a lot more in here when it comes to the anniversary event and everything that we have going on with AFK Arena, guys. Again, super impressed. I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us and what additional events we're going to be seeing. I know we've already seen a little bit on Reddit. We've seen a couple kind of snaps here and there of what is coming through Datamine, through AFK Inside, and a couple other locations. So again, we have a lot more stuff that is coming, guys. I'm glad we're getting some more frames. I'm glad we're getting some reskins to some heroes, guys. A lot of stuff is coming down the pipeline. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Just wanted to cover a little bit of the patch notes and what was kind of changing. So you can check it out when it comes on the global server. Today, it came up on the test server, meaning that usually it is Tuesday. It will be up with our brand new hero, Oku. Is going to be coming up on the global servers on Tuesday. So you'll be able to get them Tuesday night at server reset. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.